I'm dating a girl I met on TikTok Live. Ever since then, we've been on FaceTime every day, all day when I'm not at work. Mind you, we never seen each other in person. And the whole time, I'm still on house arrest, bro. Ah, man. The thing nobody tell you about falling for someone through a phone screen, this shit is really working. Like, this shit actually work. And I ain't gonna lie, it's the scariest shit I done. So I'm finna tell you everything. So I'm on TikTok Live. It's like 4 or 5 motherfuckers in that bitch already. You feel me? We just in there talking about bullshit. And then she joined. When she joined, I peeped her profile picture. I'm like, damn, she look fine as fuck. So I click on her shit. I went to go look at her page. I'm like, damn, she gorgeous. I ain't gonna lie. And then I went back to the live. You feel me? I had peeped. Somebody had said her name. I'm like, okay. Then I waited a little bit. I'm like, yo, such and such, what's up? You feel me? And then she ain't say nothing at first. I waited a little bit. Then I'm like, all right, bet. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna press too much. Then I called her again. You feel me? This time she said, what's up? You feel me? And then from that point on, I just kept pressing the issue. I just kept trying to, like, you feel me, have a conversation with her. She not really saying nothing back to me. She ignoring me. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? And then the host of the live, you feel me? She peeped. I was like trying to like flirt, like, you feel me? To, like, get right with the girl. She boot both of us off the live. I'm like, damn, what the fuck did I do? You feel me? She said the same thing. She like, damn, what the fuck did I do? You feel me? We ended up getting back on the live. After that, after we got back on the live, I ain't really spoke to her. I had just did that shit. I ain't really, feel me? Then when the live ended, I went on her page. I followed her. I texted her. My first text to her was like me saying her name. So I text her name, but I spelled it wrong. So her first text back was her saying her name, or like spelling her name correctly. You feel me? And then from that point on, we just been texting every day. We've been talking every day. We got on FaceTime after texting on TikTok for 2.5 weeks. She didn't want to give me her number. She said I was a big step. So the night I got her number, she asked me, if I stopped texting you, how would I feel? I told her, if you stopped texting me, I would feel a pit in my stomach. Because at that point, I was really like starting to like her for real. At first, her beauty was like what pulled me in. But like, so she gave me her number, or I gave her my number. We got on FaceTime. The vibe was smooth. She didn't really want to get on camera because she didn't have her hair done. So I'm like, I don't care. I still want to see you. But she still wasn't really showing her face. She was playing music in the background. So I teased her a little bit. I'm like, oh, you in your feelings? She's like, no, I'm not in my feelings. I'm just listening to music. We was talking about the shit we was texting about. We was talking about why I was on house arrest and stuff like that. Cause I didn't lie to her. I told her everything. I didn't like hide nothing from her. The only thing I didn't tell her was like my age. She was trying so hard to figure out my age. I didn't want to tell her. Here's the crazy thing is I told her my first name and my last name. You feel me? She went to go look up she was like, oh, I'm finna find out how old you is. She went and looked up my name, right, on Google, and she found out what I did. She already knew that, but she didn't know how old I was. She found out what I did. It showed how old I was at the time, and that's when she figured out my age. From that point on, we was just vibing on FaceTime for the rest of the night. Then she said she had to hang up. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't really want her to hang up. But it was cool. I ain't really say nothing. I'm like, I bet. That was the first time we got on FaceTime, but the vibe was cool though. We was really just talking the whole time. The time went by so fast, but it was cool vibe. And ever since then, we've been on FaceTime every night. Now it's like a regular routine. We talk to each other every night, you feel me? We on each other's phone every night. At this point, you feel me? I'm starting to really like her. I'm starting to really like fuck with her, like for real. So we started to talk about relationships, how we act when we in a relationship, how we act when we like someone, you feel me? And at this point, it's obvious, like, we really like each other. So it's like, we talking like about how we yearn for love and all type of shit. As we talking, it's like, I'm starting to see like we have a lot of similarities. We have a lot of the same mindset. So it's like, I bet I'm really fucking with this girl because she think how I think. I'm saying shit and she agreeing, you feel me? I'm saying how I am, she saying how she is. She explaining how her beliefs and like when it comes to like relationship and stuff like that. And I'm explaining the same shit, and we're basically saying the same shit. We have the same mind, we think the same way. We both are like caring people, like, you feel me? And we're both considerate and understanding. So we're explaining this shit to each other, and we're fucking with the vibe. So we're like, okay, she fucking with me, I'm fucking with her. So it's like, it's smooth, everything's smooth. As like time goes by, you feel me? We on FaceTime every day. We still like connecting, like we're like understanding each other. We realized we're the same person. Like, you feel me? But in different bodies. And I'm not gonna lie, I was really like fucking with her. I'm not gonna lie. And then the thing is with this girl, like, we don't really bump heads or we don't argue. But there was this one specific time I was at work. She was texting me because she had somewhere to go. And I said, I text her, and like I didn't really mean it like that way. It was like a little playful thing. I told her, damn, you gonna forget about me? Then she said, you want me to forget about you? Like, I'm like, damn, I'm just playing. And I told her I was just playing, but like her tone, like, you know how you texting someone and you could tell like the vibe is off? That's what I got from that. So we texting, and she said, why would I say that? Da, 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 da. I'm like, I ain't really mean it. I was just saying it in a playful way. And then from that point on, she started texting back. She started texting back dry, and I thought the vibe was weird after that. But I got home from work, she was still out. I was texting her, and then everything was like still off a little bit, you feel me? So it's like, I'm like, damn, why the vibe off? You feel me? I was just playing. Like, this shit just playing in the loop in my head. Like, I was just playing. I ain't really mean it like that. As she driving home, she called me, you feel me? We talking, but we're not really like, the vibe is still a little bit off. And then she got home, but at that point, I had stopped talking. She had stopped talking. So for the whole night, we stayed on FaceTime. But like, I'm doing my own thing, she doing her own thing, and nobody saying a word, you feel me? It was just silent the whole time for like hours, bro. Like, we was on the phone, we was on FaceTime for hours, and it was just quiet the whole time. Like, nobody saying nothing, and the vibe was just off. That night, I felt like something was really off. I damn near felt like this shit was gonna like fall apart, and it didn't even really get started yet. You feel me? But I ain't want to hang up. Like, she ain't want to hang up, so it's like we stayed on the phone. We just ain't want to hang up. At this point, we in a long distance relationship. Obviously, I'm on house arrest. I can't go see her whenever I want to, and she can't come see me when she wants to because she has her own reasons. Obviously, if I could, I would go see her, and if she could, she would come see me. So like, now that we basically like we're in a long distance relationship, and we starting to realize how much we want to be with each other, how much we want to be around each other. You feel me? We talk about like physical touch and like being intimate with each other and all type of shit. So it's like, it's getting to the point where I'm suffering and she's suffering from like not being with each other. You feel me? And we express that to each other every day. We show each other affectionate as much as we can through the phone. So it's like, we talk about this shit every day. Like, it's hard, like, because we really want to be with each other. So it's like, damn, this shit, like, we're both suffering, you feel me? And we feel that shit every day. And then when we talk about it, we really get passionate and affectionate through the phone. So it's like, you feel me? We be sending each other TikToks about long distance, like, relationship and shit, stuff we gonna do. We be planning dates. We going through this shit every day. So it's like, we can't really like express ourselves to each other how we really want to, like, physically. So it's like, it's hard because we both found someone we really wanted. So it's like, we're suffering. We really want to be with each other. So it's like, okay. It got to the point where it's like, we talk about this shit every day. It's a lot of people out there like in long distance relationship that can feel what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I'm talking about. If you're in a long distance relationship, you know what I'm talking about. It's like, you really want to be with the person, but you can't because like stuff is preventing you from being with the person. So it's like, you feel me? It's like a lot of people is going through this shit. It's like, I'm not the only one. So I know like what I'm feeling is not, like, other people are feeling it too, because we be seeing TikToks about this shit. If you're between the age of 15 and 22, I know you feeling what I'm feeling. Like, it's like, come on, bro. Like, you ever met somebody you really like, but they don't live close to you? But like, we really talk about this shit. We show up for each other every day, however we can, however we need to. So it's like, we made the best of this shit, and it's working though. That's the problem. It's working, but it's like, we just can't see each other right now. So we thugging through it. You feel me? We finna like push through this shit. We gonna thug through this shit. We are willing to be patient because she's someone I really want to be with, and I'm someone she wants to be with. So it's like making this shit work. And it's so easy. It's only easy because we want to do this. The only hard part is not being able to see each other when we want to, because I'm on house arrest. Really, the main reason is because I'm on house arrest. You feel me? If I wasn't on house arrest, I would have went to go see the girl damn near every fucking weekend. You feel me? This shit is really working. It's like, it's hard because I really want to see her and she really want to see me. So it's like, we pushing through this shit though. Will we ever meet? I don't know. That's what scares me, but that's what makes it real. Anyways, there's going to be more. Just tune in for the next episode next Friday. You feel me?